You know how like there's always that one teacher you want to get back at? They humiliated you. So we're gonna outsmart them and destroy them, destroy their reputation, and end their family. But like, these are stories about teachers I actually like. They were good teachers. Oops, I'm sorry. I remember one regular high school day. We're all just taking notes. Our chem teacher's lecturing us about an actually fun subject. But suddenly he starts speeding up. You could tell he was getting excited because we were all into it. But he kept erasing shit so quick, it was getting hard to keep up. So I'm like, whoa, slow down, Speed Racer. Everyone in class laughed. I felt like such a badass. That was the moment I peaked. It's never gonna get better than that. I remember he even tried to go with it and made a joke.
Oh, you think that was fast?
Before slowing down for us like the good teach he was. But guess what? Boom, humiliated! And then there was that one time where my teacher, analytics, was like, I'm so embarrassed I haven't subscribed to Victory yet. And I was like, subscribe then, or else. Boom, humiliated, subscribe. Then in my senior year, I realized I hadn't done 38 hours of community service I had to do still to graduate. I went to pick up trash at the beach once and I was like, fuck this! So instead, I decided to be a teacher's assistant for my Japanese teacher with this girl. At the end of the semester, she gives me the community service hours, and I guess she forgot because she gave you boy class credit too! Boom, humiliated! I'm pretty sure she was just a really dope teacher though. She knew what she was doing, but boom, humiliated anyways! Alright, so this next story is a journey. Let's turn back the clock. 8th grade. Another science teacher is lecturing us, but this time, this shit's boring! Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like not listening, I'm playing with my pen, pretending it's a skateboard, tech deck. So of course, like I'm being pretty blatant here. My teacher notices and asks me to repeat what he just said. So remember when I said I wasn't listening? I lied! I was still listening while playing with my tech deck pen. ADHD. So I repeat what he just said verbatim. Blah, 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 blah. You know, and he stands there dumbfounded for a few seconds, as he should, okay? And I'm like, yeah, in my head. Not good enough. Detention. So I'm thinking, are you kidding me? He wasn't. That was the one and only time I ever got detention. And I was gonna get him back. So later on in the year, we're doing science projects. He wants all of us to do Rube Goldberg machines. Basically like knocking down one domino piece to knock down the rest, but you can use like any object. So my dad and I create one. It never works right. So my dad's like, let's just film it several times and cut it together. And I'm like, yeah, you smart. So I turn in the project with a video. It starts out in one angle and then abruptly changes. And it looks pretty good, right? Except my dad and I like teleport between cuts. It's so fucking blatant. That shit would not pass in the digital age these days. They would see right through it. But he never noticed. He ended up giving me a perfect grade. And I was like one of 3 representatives at the school district science fair. Boom! Humiliated! 6 months in the making, bitch! But also, like, he was a really good science teacher. He was talking about Mars way back then. But hey, it turns out it's easier to take advantage of good teachers. I'm sorry! But boom! Humiliated! If you genuinely enjoy the video, please share it with someone you also think would enjoy it. Boom! It helps out a ton! That's it. New videos when my teachers forgive me for my transgressions. But you know, they're all good teachers, so they probably already forgave me. Boom! Humiliated!